something. And I'm saying this is because Paul is letting them know, listen, I've had people tell me that I'm not good enough. I've had people tell me that I'm not the person I'm supposed to be. I had people questioning who I was as a preacher. I had people questioning me, why are you even following that Jesus? I've had experiences where people doubted me. I did things in their face. I spoke words into their life, and they still question who I was. They questioned all the desires I had to be the best. They told me I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that because of my position. I've had those things. So Paul, with this thing, he started expressing the truth and standing his ground, because even though you're daring, even though you stand your ground, even though you know inside you're the man or woman of God that you are, there's still things that hinder us forever and ever. We try to let them go, but they stuck with us from the beginning to even now throughout our thought process. And what happens is because what's crazy is that the more and more you get closer to God, why is it that the more and more people want to doubt who you are? Because God didn't call you because of your criteria. God didn't call you because you look good. God didn't call you because of the family you come from. God called you because He's seen something in you. He implanted something in you that He needs today. But what is it about something that God chooses or creates? Is that there's always something wrong that He needs to perfect. When you are drawing a picture, for instance, there's still some, have you ever done something to that extent, like a painting or a drawing or something, when you've seen it, and people could be like, wow, that's amazing. But the person still says, oh, but there's something still missing. Have you ever done a project for school or something and you've done everything you could, but then when you look at it, even if you're getting A, you say, there's something still missing. And the thing about that is that's exactly how God affects us. He knows we're doing everything right. He knows we're doing the necessary. He knows we're walking by faith, but there's still something inside of us that He says, oh my God, if you would just let that go. Oh man, if they only could just see what I see. Only if they can see that throughout those insults, throughout those calamities, all those weaknesses that they think they had, it's when I perfect myself in. But the problem is, just like Paul, we start getting so frustrated at what people's thoughts are, what people's insults are, and then they become our weaknesses to overcome our minds that we can't do that God called us to do. And something my father said this morning that blew my mind is that God doesn't see the beginning of something, God sees what's already done.
Amen. That's good.
Why do you think God says you're going to be somebody? Why do you think God puts you in position to succeed, even if you don't fit the part, even if you don't look the part? It's because He doesn't see what's now, He sees what's already done.
Yes.
So you don't think that Jesus looked at Paul not because of his weaknesses, not because what he was worse at, not because of the way he spoke, not because of the way he was, but He's seen that through that, He was already going to do what He wanted Paul to do. He already seen the Paul that was eventually was going to come about. So don't think that the way you are now is the way God sees you already. God sees you as a person He created. But the problem is that throughout our flesh, when we allow those things to overcome us, that's when we free ourselves from the destiny that's already there. Why do you think so many people advance so fast in their calling in God? Why do you think God opens doors so fast? It's because He's looking for those that are not worried about their weaknesses. He's looking for those that understand through those insults or weaknesses. He perfects himself in those areas to let everybody know that it's not me, it's God. Because I can sit here and speak about my life and speak about this and speak about that, but the reality is, it's not about me. It's not about my thought process. It's not about my pain. It's not about my tears. Why? Because those tears are being converted to joy so that people can see that, wow, how he's changed. Wow, how he's matured. Because God did those things. When you put yourself in positions for God to explode in you, God will put you in positions so everybody can see the change in you. But we're so stuck on things that have happened. And just like Paul, we start worrying about the things that we're seeing. Because why is it that people don't like seeing people happy? When Paul says being too elated is because at times people probably saw him walking with Jesus when he was looking at Jesus smiling and preaching with such confidence. And people say, wow, isn't that Paul, the person that was like this and that? Look at him now. There's no way he's happy. He used to be mad all the time. He used to be angry all the time. And look at him. He's so happy. Why is it that people don't like seeing us happy? Why is it that when you come to church, people want to destroy you? Because that joy that's in you, they want it. And because they don't have it, they don't want you to have it. So they start trying to bring you down with them just because they don't feel what you feel. But I know that when you're walking with God, regardless of the situation, you still have joy and happiness and peace because of what He has put over your life. He has done over your life. See, Paul recognized something that most people don't recognize. See, the problem is that we need to recognize when things are from the enemy. Not everything is for the worst of us. But we need to understand one key fact is that as Paul states, he says that, and to keep me from being too late by the abundance of revelation, saying that as he was walking and God was filling him up or giving him the messages and him building himself up to the man he was going to be, in the revelation, a thorn was given to him in the flesh by a messenger of Satan to harass him. See, a lot of times God uses the enemy will use anybody to affect where you're going. Not only to affect where you're going, for like a thorn to stay stuck with you to harass you. And how can I put it in better terms? It's like saying, have you ever felt like everything is going great, but a word or something that has harassed you before just comes back to haunt you again? Not only that, but when you want to advance in God, when it's like something that is still there that is affecting